Hi, and welcome to the final 2 weeks of the course. We're going to be switching gears one last time and focusing on making playing cards. So you're going to look at the king, queen, jack, and then the back of the card that will tie your ideas all together. So before we get started, please do your course evaluations. I really appreciate honest feedback. And then you're going to take a look at inspiration for the cards. I have a few sites here. Look at the style, pattern, use of space, color, anything that draws your attention to a specific set of cards, and then think how you can incorporate that in your own idea, or what made you drawn to that and how can you incorporate that. Then we'll be looking at your project with the playing cards. So again, king, queen, and jack, not joker, but jack of a deck of cards, and then you have to have the back. The back will be the same for all three cards. We're not actually creating a front and back. You're just going to want to show a king, queen, jack, and then what the back will look like. You want these to be cohesive, so king, queen, and jack, as we know it, fit together. You can have one suit, okay? So they're all going to be from the same suit. That will help tie it together, but I want you to get creative. I don't want to see an actual king, queen, and jack. I don't even want you to think about crowns or weapons that have to go with these three. Think about three different things that would work well for you, something you would be excited to create and that are still unified. Okay, we're going to start with sketching so you can really think of different ideas in this. Standard playing card size is 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Up to you if you want to use multiple artboards or have them each in their own file. But for the end of this week, you will have 4 files total. King, queen, jack, and the back. And when I say files, I mean artboards or files, whatever you want. I have a website description next that'll kind of give you a little further look into card design and how they all play together. So read that on your own time. And then we have the breakdown. So week 7, part 1, aka due Wednesday, is your research and sketches. Part 2, due Sunday, is working on your favorite set. So you only need one set, but in Illustrator. And then you'll also need a written paragraph. And then final week, week 8, is to finish up your project and add any details. You must note that your final is due Friday. We do not have until Sunday. The course actually ends a little early, so no late assignments accepted. Due Friday, July 24th by 11:59 p.m. So for Wednesday, I want a PDF of sketches. So you can use pencil and paper, you can do it on the computer, but I want them to be hand-drawn sketches. You're going to need 5 different series. So think of it as, your 4 ideas, but we're not going to worry about the background right now. So you've got your king, your queen, and your jack. Series of 3. I want that 5 times, different ideas. So you will have 5 different kings, 5 different queens, and 5 different jacks, but they will be in series, okay? If you have any questions on this, don't hesitate to email me, but you're going to have 15 total sketches. I find it kind of easier to just work in columns, so you'll have 5 columns, each with 3 ideas, one of the king, queen, and jack. Okay? You're also going to submit your self-critique, talking about your ideas, what you were thinking about them, which ones are you drawn to, etc. Then I will be grading those and telling you which one I think is the most successful. Generally, it's going to be in line with the one that you're the most excited about, but we can talk about why I think different ideas would work well. Then you'll go into your work in progress assignment, which is due Sunday. So for this one, you're going to do a PDF of your work in progress. This one should be the 4 artboards or 4 PDFs. So you're going to start whichever that best idea that you're working on and getting that into Illustrator. Okay? I want you to explain in a self-critique what you're doing, what you're hoping to do, and what you're going to do before your final submission. Okay? And then we'll grade that. That is the end of week 7. Week 8, You're going to take a final exam. It is a pretty straightforward, it is a multiple choice exam, just trying to make sure that you understand some of the finer points in Illustrator. That is due Friday. You have a discussion board to critique and show off your final. So I would highly recommend when you submit your work in progress on Sunday that you just post it here on Monday, and then you can get critique, and then at the end of the week or on Friday you can show off your final project. Just kind of a nice way to end the term, showing off what you came up with for the end. Your final project is due again on Friday. No late assignments accepted. What I want you to do is take your 4 cards, aka King, Queen, Jack, and the back, and you're going to make a presentation, kind of like what we did with the fruit. So you're going to have one 11 by 17 inch piece in Illustrator that has the 3 cards in the back on it. You want to try to create a portfolio ready piece, so display it well, make sure it's big enough so that you can see it. Think about if you want a title or a background, anything, but we're just creating one final piece. Okay? So if you have any questions along the way, do not hesitate to ask. I know we'll have some discussion board conversation and some gradebook conversation, but don't hesitate to reach out via email as well. And that will be the end of the term. So you finished computer graphics. I hope you enjoyed it. It was great to see all of your projects, and I look forward to seeing your finals.